What's going on, guys? My name is Drew, and today I'm making a video to answer the age-old question, which is better, the Neko rig or the Wacky rig? Now, it's about 55 to 60 degrees here in Georgia, which is a little bit weird considering it's May 5th right now, Cinco de Mayo, so it's a little bit cold right now, and maybe the fish will still be biting. I've got a pond right behind me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish for about an hour with each rig, and we'll see at the end which one catches more fish. And also, it's not just going to be about catching more fish, it's going to be about how many fish I lose, because I think it's really important for a lure. If you, I mean, you could get all the bites in the world, but if you don't catch the fish, is it really a good lure? So part of that may be on me, but we'll have to see. Now what I'm going to do next,
Alright guys, right here we've got our Gary Yamamoto Senkos 5-inch green pumpkin with black flake. Pretty standard. That's focus, yeah, there it is. Pretty standard. It's what I would do. I'm not really into getting crazy colors. Green pumpkin's a pretty natural color and it'll work just about anywhere you fish it. And right here for the Wacky rig, we got our Wacky weedless hooks, which are a little bit on the small side, but it's all the local fishing store had, so we'll have to make do. And this is what it looks like on the hook. You just got your weed guard right there, and I'm pretty sure Wacky rig's pretty simple, and it's just gonna be weightless. So what you want to do is take your little Senko right there. Now let's see if I can do this. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm just going to do this, and then you're gonna wanna, y'all can't see right now, this is looking bad, but you just have to poke that hook right in the middle of it to give it that proper action. Then like that, and then you drop your weed guard on the side of it, catches that barb, there it is. And that's what it's going to look like. Pretty basic. And I really do need an O-ring for this. They make Wacky O-rings, and it's a nice little tool. And what that does, it keeps you from your Senko from ripping off, which I really should. These things are expensive if you don't know. But yeah, that's your Wacky rig. Now we're going to move on to the Neko. Alright guys, now we're on to the Neko rig. And here's what we're going to do for the Neko rig. What you want to do is you get your little nail or a tack, the smallest you can find. That's the smallest that I had laying around. But what's nice about it is you want to get one with a big head. So you just drive it into the big end of the Senko, and it makes a nice flat little pad right there. So the action it's going to make when it's bouncing on the bottom, it's just going to go bop, 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 bop. And we're going to put our hook through it, and it makes a really crazy action. Like the top's moving, but the bottom's moving in the other direction. So, uh-oh. It's raining. It's sprinkling. This might not be good. We'll see. But let me show you how to rig this up real quick. Alright guys, this is what it looks like all rigged up. And I kind of have the wrong hook. I don't have any circle hooks. That's what you would normally use for this. But it'll have to do. What I'm using is just like a 2-aught Gabagatsu shank hook, and it'll get the job done. It'll be fine. And so it's kind of, I like to call it like the reverse Texas rig kind of, because instead of like a Texas rig going all the way through, you just want to like run it halfway through then up, and it looks like that. And so now we finally get to cast a line. So see y'all.
Okay guys, what's going on? We're down here at the pond, and first up, we got the Wacky rig, and we'll see how it goes. Sorry if the wind's a little bit bad. I'm using my iPhone, and I don't have the money for a camera right now. But I just want to answer the question, which is better, the Wacky or the Neko? So what I'm going to do is, if you don't know how to work this, it's pretty easy. You let the bait do the work. Just pitch it out. You don't really cast these. Let it sink to the bottom. Now you really want to watch your line right here, because you're not going to be able to see a bite, and just pick it up. Now some people twitch. There's a bite that I think that was a brim. You'll really know, because they really just eat this up. Alright, nothing on that. And a lot of times you're going to get the bite on the fall. You're not going to get the bite on the pop or the drag or whatever you want to do it. So right out there again, watch the line, sink to the bottom. Right there, that's what a pop would look like. And they sink really slow, they're really great baits. Alright. Right now I've got brim tracking it in. Where there's brim, there's bass, as the old saying goes. Let's cast over this way. I don't know if y'all, that might be a better angle actually. That's a little bit far for this rig, but it's a better angle. Just like a pickup, reel the slack. That's the first miss of the day. I got a little bit anxious right there. That's what you don't want to do. Let's see if we can go back and get him. And you want to check your Senko after the cast and make sure it's okay. I think we're good. But I think I picked up some grass. Dang, that would have been a good cast. Yeah, that's the only thing. These weedless hooks aren't really all that weedless when you wacky rig. So they're not really good for heavy cover. But you, like with these wacky hooks, like I missed earlier, you really got to make sure they take the bait. They're so light, you can barely feel them come out of the water. Alright guys, here we go. We're back, and we moved spots a little bit. I actually have already thrown a cast, but it turns out I wasn't recording and I actually missed a big bite. So the odds of me getting another bite right here are low, but we'll cast out anyway. It was a big one. I had him on for a little bit too, but I don't know. I guess I just didn't get a good hook set. But all the bites I've gotten today have been coming off the drag retrieve method. There's one. Oh, camera. It's a nice fish. It really is. Ate it. Look at that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. We'll see what we can do. I mean, it's probably a 2.5. There we go. I don't know how I just got it out, but I got it out, and look, our Senko's still intact. If y'all don't know, these things they're like $7 a pack, really expensive. Nice fish. There's one on the Senko, or the wacky rig. There you go. I moved to the other side of the pond. I fished for about 15 more minutes with the wacky rig. I didn't get any of the bites, but I didn't want to fish the whole pond. I still want to get a little bit of Neko action in. So we're gonna try the Neko. Now this isn't the ideal pond for the Neko rig. What you want to do for the Neko rig is like fish a river, rocky bottom, so they can really see it hopping. This is actually the more rocky side of the pond, so this is the better of the two spots for the Neko rig. So we'll see how it goes. Oops. Forgot this rod has a clip on it. Now you want to work the Neko rig. It'll sink to the bottom, but that nail weight will stay. I don't know what I'm saying. Facing up, and you just kind of want to hop it like a jig. A little less aggressive as a jig. It's a little bit more finesse than the jig. Okay guys, sorry about that. My phone actually, it just turned off for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna fish for about uh, 10 more minutes. It's just getting cold and it's getting rainy, and we might have to finish this video another time. I came back closer to the other side of the pond where I caught the first fish on the Wacky rig. I didn't get any bites on the Neko over there. I don't know, it just might be a little bit under the weather today, but we can get a couple casts in right here. And it cut off, but what I was saying earlier is you just want to fish it a little bit more finesse than a jig, not so aggressive, so that tail really gets that action. Gary Yamamoto's Senkos, they're really good about, they have those grooves all along the side, and it makes a really nice like fluttering motion when you do it. So man, it's getting dark over there. Like, I think it might be thunderstorm and not just rain showers coming in. Man, I really wish I do need to get a camera to show y'all this rig, because it is just amazing the action it makes. And it's not really, it's not that common. It's not like an overused rig like your Texas rig, which, I mean, it's a great rig, but it's especially when you're fishing overfished or pressured lakes. Thought I might have some. They're just so used to seeing the presentation of the Texas rig. While you may get some bites, those bigger fish, they're just gonna be so used to it. They're not just gonna die to hit it. Unlike the Wacky rig, or especially the Neko rig, you'll definitely throw them off when they see this presentation, because the odds are they've not gonna seen it before, or they're not going to see it every day.
Okay, I'm back, and I'm inside now because I got ran off by the weather. Unfortunately, I was only able to catch one fish, and I mean, not the best day, but what are you gonna do? You can't really fight Mother Nature. But I will talk about what happened today. I ended up catching one on the Wacky, 0 on the Neko. I think I got two hits on the Wacky. One was off camera, not counting the fish that I caught. 0 hits on the Neko rig. So I didn't even get a chance to miss a hook set. So, but in the end, I'm gonna say that the Wacky edged out the Neko a little bit better, just because I think it's a little bit more versatile. Neko rig, it's just a special situation, but in those special situations, sometimes they'll slay it. The Wacky rig, it's just, that motion is just killer. Neko rig has a great motion too. I am gonna try and make another video on a better day and just fish with the Neko rig to show y'all what it's like to catch a fish on it. And I'm gonna bring a circle hook. That might be another thing. I didn't have the best hook for the Neko rig, which is, I mean, it's a big deal. The smaller hook, it'd be a little more subtle presentation, and I think the fish were a little bit finicky. Well, I don't know, because we were getting bit quite a lot at the beginning with the Wacky, but maybe they're a little bit finicky because of the cold front that moved in. So we'll just have to give it a couple days, maybe this weekend. It's supposed to be like highs in the 80s, so they should be ready to go. So thanks for watching, and just stick around for the next one.